Happy Halloween. You? Hi. How are you? Talking to you, 21-year-old in the front row. Hi. How are you? You did a really good project. I enjoyed it. I liked it. It was nice. I'm glad that you did all those stats and everything. I'm really glad, honestly. I realized that you failed to mention this one website that I'm on, and it's something I hold very dear to my heart. So I'm just making this so that everyone knows about it, at least in this class. We're just gonna ignore this thing right here. I want to tell you about this site. It's a blogging site, and there are millions upon millions of users on this thing. But at the same time, while there are millions and millions of users on it, a lot of people don't really know about it or know how to use it. It's not Facebook or Pinterest or stuff like that. It's called Tumblr. And know that if anybody in here knows it, you're probably smiling to yourself right now. Because Tumblr is unforgettable. You just really can't get away from it after you get into it. And all you really do is you just reblog stuff. People post pictures from other sites or things they see on the internet, and then if you like it, you reblog it from them and it goes onto your website. Okay, so let's start. Let's talk about fandoms. Fandoms are, I think they come from fangirls and kingdoms put together. That's basically what it is. A whole bunch of people, boys and girls, who like a certain thing, and they all just blog about it. Like my blog, it's a Disney blog, and it's a Disney fandom, and I'm part of that Disney fandom community, and part of others, but mostly Disney. There are tons of fandoms. There's like Doctor Who fandoms, Hunger Games fandoms, Perks of Being a Wallflower fandoms, Once Upon a Time, TV shows, movies, games, stuff like that. There's fandoms for everything and everyone. Because of these fandoms, I feel like Tumblr, this is where the whole psychology thing and human development thing comes in. I feel like these fandoms and Tumblr has made our generation really possessive. Like our mama bear instinct comes in really soon. Like if someone says something bad about our favorite character in a TV show, it's insane. You do not want to do that on Tumblr. At the same time, Tumblr is about expressing your opinions, even if they're unpopular, even if no one agrees with you. Tumblr is about doing that. The only thing is that you run the risk of being really, really humiliated or torn apart or, possibly other things. But there are about 7 times out of 10, I'd say, someone else agrees with you on your unpopular opinion. Tumblr isn't a big thing. It really isn't. But chances are, if you know a teenager or you have a teenager and they suddenly become locked in their room listening to some weird music you've never heard of, talking to people from other states and other countries possibly, and spending all their time talking about memes, spend all their time saying weirdo things, inside jokes, people that nobody else knows, they're probably on Tumblr. At the same time, Tumblr has really saved a lot of people. There have been countless people on Tumblr who have thought about suicide, and Tumblr has been the place where they went to talk about their feelings. And there are always floods of people that always come in and try to help them, because everyone cares for each other on Tumblr. Everyone. And on Tumblr, it's okay to be weird. It's okay to be an outcast. It's okay if no one in school likes you. It's okay if you don't have friends, because online, you're gonna have friends. You're gonna have followers. You're gonna be following people, and they're gonna like you just for who you are. I don't have that much of a story with Tumblr. The closest I've had to it was also recently. I started to feel alone. We've talked about it in this class. Miss Gunling talked about cliques, and she asked some of us teenagers if we have a lot of friends, and myself and I think about 2 other people said that we don't really have friends. We only have maybe one that we're really close to, but not much. And I was one of those people, but recently a few of my friends that I had left me. But then I realized that I have other friends. My two best friends that I met on Tumblr, one lives in California and one lives in Texas. And we're the best of friends. We call ourselves the Three Caballeros. And they helped me a lot during this time that I felt really alone over here. Because even though I don't have someone to physically look at and talk to and cry to or whatever, I had friends, even if they were across state borders, that could help me. I just wanted to elaborate and expand on, I forgot your name, her project, and talk about Tumblr. So, thanks.